All right, Shalom boys here. Well, out and about, actually doing some client shopping, just looking at different materials. And, people, you need to understand that uh, when you're dealing with clients, a large part of it, before I even get on a job site, I have to go and source materials. I have to pick up materials. I got to drop off materials. I got to check pricing. All of that's work as well. Before I've even started to lay a tile or frame out a project or do anything. But that's not what this video is about. What I wanted to talk about was something very important. And it seems as though a lot of people really don't understand what it means for iron to sharpen iron and to be tested, proven, and tried. Let me explain. We may be dealing with, or at a point in time in life, we may be dealing with or have dealt with challenges in life, dealing with spirits. The spirit dealing with the spirit of rejection or rebellion or patience. These things come up. And the way Yah deals with people, because people don't understand. This is what they do as opposed to what they should do. You're praying for the spirit of patience. What he'll do is he'll put you in a situation, directly in a situation where he will challenge your patience. If you're dealing with challenges associated with rebellion or any one of these things, he'll put you in a situation to try you, to sharpen you up. And people don't understand that this is how it works. This is what people will do. They'll say, well, I have to work on patience. And then any situation that requires patience, they'll avoid it. They'll totally avoid it. They'll totally run away from the situation. Anything that they're dealing with, they'll run away from the situation that is being presented to them, thereby attempting to try their patience. Anything that they're dealing with, discernment. Give me the spirit of discernment. He'll put situations in your path that will allow you to sharpen up your discernment. But what people will do is they'll do the exact opposite. They'll claim that they want to overcome something, but then run away from the very situation that is going to allow them to overcome it. You know why? Because people don't want to go through anything. What they want to do is they want to say to themselves, you know what? I have an issue with patience. Avoid every situation with patience and think that they're dealing with that spirit that they need to deal with regards to patience. It's absolute schizophrenic. They'll do the exact opposite of what is necessary in order to deal with that situation so that they can become an overcomer. How is it that you are going to overcome your fear of water by walking up and down, chanting that you have a challenge when it comes to water, but you're never going to get in the water, but every time that you look, it's water, and you see water, you avoid water? It doesn't make any sense. But this is how people think. They think that they're going to put some type of mental assent on it so that when instead of a 20-foot deep pool comes along, they think they're going to deal with it, but they're looking to deal with it from the perspective of a 1-foot deep pool of water. Yeah, I'm sure you got to learn how to swim, but sometimes he'll throw you right into the deep end and you'll be forced to swim. And this is what a lot of people don't want to do. What they want to do is they want to deal with their challenge from a safe distance, from a safe point. Never really dealing with it all. And before you know it, months and years go by and they still haven't dealt with it because they're operating from a abstract and not concrete perspective. They're operating from the perspective of mental assent where, hey, if ever I'm thrown into the deep end by force, then I'll deal with it. And they'll fail 1,000% of the time. They'll always fail. They'll always drown because they haven't put themselves in a situation as to where they can be tested, proven, and tried. You see this all the time. I mean, I see this all the time. How did I deal with the spirit of patience? Try living with and tending to someone that is a diagnosed schizophrenic. You'll learn patience quick, fast, in a hurry. You want to understand humility? Put yourself in the situation men. You want to understand humility? Put yourself under a hardcore contractor, and he'll teach you humility. But again, these are real practical scenarios that I personally had to go through and that others go through in order to overcome. We're not going to overcome from a space of safety. We overcome via a space of adversity, being tested, proven, and tried, testing that flesh. And in those situations, in those micro challenges, we overcome. We overcome. We overcome. Hopefully, these words are able to penetrate, because a lot of people, what they're attempting to do is they're attempting to create this perfect scenario in which they can overcome their challenge. And it don't work that way. It just does not work that way. Few are gonna get it. Few are gonna get it. They're looking to overcome their challenges from a position of safety and comfort. Sad, isn't it? But hey, iron sharpens iron, and we must be overcomers. How can you overcome something in which you are deeply challenged in the spirit unless you put yourself in that situation and deal with those challenges day in and day out, thereby really truly becoming an overcomer?